Sean is working in the back, and so I got moved into the living room. Hey! Hey, Labrador lover, Marissa and Danny and Maureen and Allie, Simply Jenna and Alice. Hey, everybody. I know, different background. So different. I know DJ, because Sean's on the phone working, and over there, that away. And so I am in the living room. That's where, there's only so many places in my apartment that we can be. So here I am. I know, no stage mom. So true, Shashari, but that means that you have to be patient. I'm going to do my best. I may miss some of your comments. I may miss some of the things you guys say, but I'm going to try my best. And I also have a mail haul. I have 3 items that came in the mail. Hey, hey. Ooh, level 50, Carly. That's impressive. I mean, I still don't quite get what the levels mean, but I'm impressed nonetheless. So how is everybody? Oh yeah, the karaoke. Oh my God, you guys. Hey, Marjorie and Rebecca and Christina, Nora. Hey, it's so good to see all of you. I've been missing you. I also have giveaways that are sitting over here in a box. I brought all my stuff out, so essentially my office is now here. The only thing is that pray that the laptop doesn't die. I fully charged it. But we're going to go essentially until the laptop can no longer handle it, because I cannot plug it in out here. There's no plug-in that's close enough. So anyways, how is everybody doing? I know, I'm glad you're not working today either, Nora. Today will be at least an hour and a half, Allie, so I'll be on until about 12:30. I do have to leave at 1. I have to head out. I have to go to Hannah's because Hannah has a pair of my long johns from when we went to Yosemite, and we are going to Mammoth this weekend for Sean's birthday. And so I need said long johns, so I gotta go get them. So I have to head out there. Hey, everybody. Oh, you had school off. Is it snow day still? Yeah, it's really cold. It's actually pretty warm out here lately. It's been like crazy, like it's summertime or something. Thanks, Angelica. Woo woo. Hey, guys, 1,500 likes already. Okay, so for those of you who haven't seen, oh yeah, Sean's birthday is Friday. It's coming up. He's always on he's St. Patty's Day birthday, but he already told me he doesn't need you to send him any gifts or anything. Just a simple happy birthday on Twitter or something will suffice. But yeah, so we're going to Mammoth. I'm actually really excited, even though I was really stressed out about it for a while, because it's like time away from home and it's expensive, but I'm like, just enjoy, Katie, let yourself go and do it. So I will, Angelica, I'll let him know. Once he gets off the phone, he said he'll try to hop on the live stream, but he's been on the phone pretty much since it's 11, since like 9 something. Thanks, Moonlight Laura. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, it's hot in the UK today. Yeah. Oh, it's been really hot, but it's probably freezing compared to everyone else. Yeah, definitely. Oh, I'm level 50, Carla. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Oh, thanks, Nikki Wonderful, for inviting your fans. That's so amazing. So thoughtful of you. So anyway, if any of you didn't catch it, it took me 4 tries, I think, to get to karaoke. It's funny, but until you really have to do something like at a certain time frame, you never realize how difficult it is. And sorry that I'm terrible, and sorry that Sean turns his phone, because he was like doing it this way, and then he was like, no, but this is a better view. And we were watching it. I was like, honey, why'd you turn the thing? He's like, I thought it would look better. And I'm like, I can't go back and do it now. It's already done. So, and I tried to upload it last night, and it wouldn't do it. It uploaded like 5 times, but none of them were viewable. I don't know. The karaoke thing, persistence pays off. So anyways, so I did that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the karaoke video. If you missed it and you're wondering where I put it up at my Patreon page, but it's available to everyone. You don't have to be a Patreon patron. Thank you all for inviting your fans and for hanging out and for all the likes. We're already at 3,500 likes. So what do we want our goals to be today? Oh, Dan the Newfie Man. Oh, they've got St. Patty's Day stuff. That's awesome. And as a surprise, just so you know, I'm whispering, I got Sean the Snapchat glasses for his birthday. I think he's going to be so excited. He has no idea. So I'm excited. Anyways, that's my secret of the day, because I've been dying to tell somebody. And I had to you have to search them out. And I kept trying to get to one of the booths. I could never get there in time. And so then I found a way to order them. Anyway, enough of the whispering. So now back to things that I can talk about loudly in my house. How is everybody doing? How has your week been? Has it been going well? I hope so. I hope so. Today I'm actually going to try to vlog a little more. Remember, I've been telling you I've been going to do some vlogs. I'm going to a ballet. The American Ballet Theater is premiering their show Whipped Cream down in at the Segerstrom Center for the Arts, which is a client of Sean's that he works with because he films stuff for them. And so he got us some really cool tickets. So we're going to head down there for that. I get to get dressed up. I'm going to try to vlog about it. So we'll have a vlog coming up. I think it's next Monday. It'll be the first vlog. Let me know what you think. Let me know how to improve it. Because I'll do those periodically just to kind of show you things that I do. Oh, congratulations, Jory. You're graduating from your outpatient program. Woo woo. Hooray. Throwing my own confetti. So I know this is the other side. The meditating frog. That guy, the story of that guy is when Sean and I first moved in together, which, oh geez, was like a year before we ended up actually getting married. I went to Pier 1 because I wanted to get some plastic cups for, these cups actually. I want to get some plastic cups for water. And then I also just wanted to get some like decorations for the house. You know, like when you first move in, you're kind of younger. You don't really have, most of my stuff was like, I got it on Craigslist. And I was like, I'm going to get some decorations. I'm going to find some stuff. Well, it's pretty expensive and I didn't realize. But that guy, this frog dude here, thanks MW Jones. Woo, woo, woo. He was only 20 bucks. Best 20 bucks I've ever spent, Mr. Froggy. And then he made it in all the videos. So hooray. He's famous now. Okay. Hi, Valentina. Yeah, I'm doing really well. Oh, perfect, Kimberlini. She got off of school just in time. Okay, so thanks, Carly, spending those coins. Phew, phew. Okay, so what do we want the goals to be today? Do we want more karaoke? Do you want me to, I don't know, I'm trying to think. What do you guys think? We'll do the giveaway at 50,000 likes because we always do, and we definitely have a lot of stuff here. I have a few more head massagers. Remember, we've got this guy. We've got the stuffed animal unicorn. And I actually even have, I could give away my t-shirt because I can always make more. Maybe. Woo! And I have the books, the coloring books. We have one more popper guy that shoots out the things. So that'll be, I could do more karaoke. I'll warm up next time and I'll sing a different song. And we dance party. I could, oh yeah, Moonlight Laura wants a shirt. So we'll do a giveaway at 50,000 likes. And then, oh no, I haven't got my hair cut, but I'm due. I think I'm going in a couple weeks. I told her I wanted to grow it out a little bit. So we'll see. I kind of miss the long hair. I'm so fickle. But hair is hair. Grows back, whatever. I've never been like one that's like, oh, it has to look a certain way. Thanks, Simply Jenna. Woo, woo, woo. So yeah, so there's I know I can't wait for VidCon either. So a couple things. First of all, we have tons of giveaways. So 50,000 likes, we will do a giveaway as per usual. At 75, I can karaoke again. I can karaoke a couple songs. We could do like 2. I don't know. If we get to 100, I definitely will karaoke. It's finally Friday. So yeah, there's that. And it kind of depends on if you want something else. Thanks, Michelle H. If you want me to do, you know, something different, something, I don't know, let me know. Is there something else that you would like? You let me know. Oh, 9 to 5. I could definitely do that. I have karaoke that before in Vegas. When I went out to visit my friend Kim, I karaoke that. Awesome. Thanks, Palm Tree Beach. So, oh, that's awesome, Nora. You cut your hair for a donation. I've always wanted to do that, but I've never had that much hair to cut. Thanks, Simply Jenna. It's finally Friday. It is actually a song, Ava. Believe it or not. You can actually listen to it on YouTube. It's amazing. Oh, to rap. Oh my God. I tried to do Salt and Pepper as a karaoke a while back. Didn't go very well. I did it with a group of my girlfriends. It didn't go very well. Okay. So yeah, I could do 9 to 5. That would be really fun. Or Sweet Caroline. These are all good things. So yeah, if we get there, if we get to that point, then I'll have you all kind of vote and we'll try to figure out which song I should sing. And I don't know if there's karaoke in Mammoth, but if there is, I could do it there too. Okay, so, oh, Bohemian, they actually sang that. Remember when if you could follow me on Snapchat, you know that we went down, I was actually really disappointed. We went down to this place that has karaoke every night. And went there twice. And the first time I put my name down and I was like, let's just wait. John, let's get a beer, we'll hang out. Thanks, Simply Jenna, woo woo. And we went there. And I waited and I waited and I waited and I was like, well, there were 8 people in line ahead of me. Maybe just take some time. And then I went up and they'd skipped right over me. So I asked the guy, I was like, hey, I'm Katie. I'm supposed to sing this song. And he was like, oh, okay, you'll be up next, honey, or whatever, which I'm like, whatever. Stop pretending to be nice when you just skipped over me and I'm sitting here. And then they just kept going, people after people. And so finally I told Sean, I'm like, I'm over it. It's 11:30. I'm tired. I want to go home. And so we went back again, and the wait was forever. And so we literally walked in, went to put the name down. I was like, there are 2 pages of people, and then we walked out. So thanks, Simply Jenna is all up about this. Oh, well, enjoy dinner, Eloise Taylor. Okay, so anyways, that's the story of the karaoke, but I'm happy to do it again now that I know more. I've done a ton of research to figure out which ones work and don't work. But yeah, if there's something else that you want me to do at a different, it is super fast. Palm Tree Beach totally is super fast. 9 to 5 is super fast. But anyways, oh, yoits, Brittany Ann, woo, woo, woo. So anyways, that'll be the goal. And then at 100,000 likes, what do you want me to do? You let me know. I'm happy to. Ooh, Marissa, we've got a new Patreon patron. Woo, woo, woo. You guys, seriously, Patreon is like, saves my life. I'm so grateful for all of you. And it's over on that page, if you didn't hear, where my karaoke is up. It's available to everybody. You don't have to be a Patreon patron, but I posted it to my page. Okay? Let's see. Hi, Katie. Thanks, Jeremy the Libra. Okay. Albert's asking, do you do remote therapy sessions on you now? No, I actually don't. And I know that rules have changed since I started my channel and started, what I'm doing, because there are certain ways that people do offer Skype therapy. I personally prefer to do it in person only, and only do like Skype or phone as needed when I'm out of town or they're out of town, etc. So no, I do not offer them at this time. I'm sorry. Okay, I know. Go Carly, go. Exactly, April. Okay, Michelle says, I found out my sister may be having surgery soon to remove cancer, and my best friend's grandma just passed away. I'm so sorry, but it's actually really great for your, that your sister is having the surgery. It's great that they found it early. Do you know what stage it is? Like, I've had people in my family, even my dad before he passed away, they found a tumor on one of his kidneys. And he had that removed. And I mean, even though I think he was in the hospital for maybe a week maximum, it was okay. He was all better. That was like back when I was like 10 or 12. So often it's really good when they find it early. Okay, woo woo. Let's see. Albert, so you answer basic questions as a therapist on You Now. Yes. So like if you have any kind of question that you have about like your own therapy or your own diagnosis, or some advice that you need, I can offer it up from a therapist's perspective and do the best I can. And if I don't know the answer to something, I'll let you know, and I often look into things. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, because often if I don't have the answer here, then I'll do research and it'll come out in a video. Like I just filmed Thursday's video. It's going to be eating disorder based. I asked you guys on Twitter for your questions, so hang in here for that. Make sure that you're subscribed and have your notifications on. Okay, Nora says, my parents want me to try group therapy, but I'm really shy and quiet. So what if I go and don't say anything? The truth is you actually don't really have to say anything. I know that sounds really crazy, but you can go to group for the first few times and not say anything. Often they want you to introduce yourself. That's normal, but you can just say, I don't feel like talking right now. Oh, hey, Amanda. Hey, woo, woo. And so anyways, that's kind of how it works. You don't have to say anything. Thanks, Simply Jenna. You're all over the likes today. Woo, woo. So you cannot talk for a while until you feel comfortable, because it does take some time, right? We're in a group of people we don't know, and then we're supposed to tell them about all of our stuff. Feels weird, right? So it's completely normal. You can just introduce yourself and say, I don't feel comfortable talking yet. That's it. And you can always pass. And I would let the leaders know, like, maybe I'm a little shyer. I find I'm usually pretty shy. It takes me a while. Thanks, Kelrea, for the applause. Yeah, and Blue Eyed Tara says it's perfectly okay not to say anything. I didn't when I first went to group. So it's great to know. And that's honestly very normal. I've ran many groups over the years, and it always takes people a little while to get comfortable. But once you're comfortable, then group can really, really be beneficial. Okay, group sounds super scary, Rachel says. I know, I got a comment, a question on Patreon. I answered all of your questions on Patreon, by the way, yesterday. I know I said I'd try to get through them on Monday, but I just ran out of time. So I answered them all yesterday. If you ask them below the post for the last live stream. One of the questions was, I really loathe group. Thanks, Shashari. Woo, woo. I really loathe group. What should I do? Should I stick it out? And I'm like, yeah, I try to stick it out. It takes a while to feel comfortable. And also notice why you don't like group. Is it because it's embarrassing to talk out loud about the things? Because that's what can be so great about it. Is it because you struggle to connect with others and it's hard when they talk about their stuff? Whatever it is. Hey, Carrie P. Woo, woo. Think about it and give it time, because group can be really amazing. Yep, group is always going to be scary, but give it a go. I agree, Jess. I totally agree. Okay, Libby says, do you think I'm bipolar? I have highs and lows all the time and struggle more with the depressive side, I think is what she means. It depends. Watch my videos on bipolar disorder, because having highs and lows in mood. Oh, Tifa, we got a new patron. Woo, 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 woo. So bipolar disorder is more than just highs and lows. Those of my clients who struggle with borderline personality disorder have a lot of highs and lows too. Thanks, Simply Jenna. Woo, you're all over this. Oh, thanks, Heidi. I'm glad you liked the karaoke. I was really embarrassed, you guys. So anyways, thanks, Letitia. Woo, woo, woo. So anyways, they bipolar disorder is more than just a high and low mood. Like I said, my clients with borderline personality disorder have high and low mood. The thing that we have to notice is if there are episodes of it. If it's episodic, it happens for like a week. We don't need any sleep. We get so much done. We talk really quickly. We feel so good about everything. Watch my videos. Watch the videos. And I even have a video about the difference between bipolar disorder and BPD. But just having high and low mood doesn't mean that we have bipolar. Okay? Rachel P says, can I just say this community has helped me with my social anxiety so much over the last couple of weeks. I literally speak every day. We literally speak every day. Yay! I have to be honest. The community, it makes everything better, doesn't it? It's good. I feel so charged from all of the love and support that you guys offer to one another and that you offer to me. Like, I was super embarrassed to put up that karaoke video because it's not, it's not good, but you're so supportive. Like, we have a great community. And even the fact that Melinda and, was it Michelle? I'll know her little avatar when I see it, but I think it was Michelle, sent a bunch of giveaways. Like, our community is amazing. Thanks, Katie K. Woo woo. Oh, thanks, April. So yeah, it makes everything better. Hey, Twitter Joe. We have a great community, so thank you to each and every one of you who are part of it. Sarah says, can therapists tell if you're more depressed? The truth is, definitely. Oh, hey, Mooney Moni. They definitely can if your functioning is going down, if you're sleeping a lot or not sleeping enough, like just your overall way that you express yourself in therapy, we can usually pick up on it. And obviously, we'll probably ask some questions to figure it out for sure. Okay. Yes, Michelle. Okay, I thought, you changed your picture. You did. I like it. But anyways, you changed your avatar, so I wouldn't even have known. But yeah, she's the one that sent all the unicorn poppers and stuff. I got to get some water. I don't put the water, if any of you are wondering. I don't put it up on my computer because that's just asking for trouble. Okay. Sneaky, sneaky. Okie dokie. So, let's guess somebody. Are we ready? Oh, and let's be our guest. Be our guest. Put our service to the test. Let's bring Katie on. She's got a great name. Katie K. Let's see what's going on with her. And can everybody hear me okay and see me okay? Because I know that I'm a little bit farther from our router, so let me know if you have any troubles, okay? Albert's asking, are live streaming therapists on the rise, or are you one of the very few? You guys let me know. I think I'm one of the very few, Albert, but I'm hopeful that it'll be a thing that grows and is on the rise, because not everyone's gonna like me and feel like they can connect with me just like any therapist. Oh, Katie, we couldn't connect. Thanks, Libby G. Woo woo. Yeah, I think I am one of the few. I've been doing it for 5 years, Albert. Can you guys believe that? Well, it's actually over 5 years. It was 5 years in December. Thanks, Katarina. Woo woo woo. If people don't like you, I don't like them. I know, but you know how everybody's different. Thanks, Meg Keefe. Did I say that right? Meg? I'll just say Meg. Thank you. And Simply Jenna, woo. Yeah, I can't believe it's been 5 years. But just like any therapist, people are going to like. Thanks, Letitia. And I am a psychotherapist, Siri Koo. Yeah, I am. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, to be exact. And thanks, Jess R. You guys. Yes, it is December. It is in December. I forget the exact date, Jennifer, too, but it's right before Christmas. Thanks, Simply Jenna. But we... not everybody's going to like me because everybody likes different types of people, right? And so I'm hopeful that there'll be other types of therapists that, come online and aren't afraid to just be candid and talk with you. Thanks, Sophia. Woo-woo. And so, yeah, almost 20,000 likes already, you guys. Simply Jenna is all over this. It's okay, Sophie Jo. I'm glad you're able to come on. Katie K, I'm not sure. It just wouldn't connect. I hit the guest and then it just, you guys don't see this, but it showed up and it was like connecting, and then it went away. Oh, Holly Heart Trending is here. Hey. Okay, and it's really partially because of Holly that we got the karaoke to happen. I hope you saw the video, Holly. I put it up. I know, 20K in 20 minutes. It's like an all-time high. Okay, Simply Jenna asks, dealing with family negative talk. Thanks, Joey Clark, about mental health issues. Oh, and then Carolyn has another question. Okay, so one thing at a time. So Simply Jenna, your question about dealing with family's negative talk about mental health issues. I think it depends. I don't know your family, so I don't want you to get in any situation where it becomes more difficult for you or is hard. Yeah, of course, Junie Junebug, you can ask it in the chat and I will answer it, but just give me a minute to answer I have 2 questions lined up. So, oh, thanks, Holly. Woo. So the question about dealing with family and if family is talking negatively about mental health issues. Thanks, Katie K. The truth of it is that we hopefully, not in the moment, I find it's actually best to like plan this out and do it at a different time than in the moment when they're talking about it, because then it comes off as combative or like we're fighting them, and we often don't get the response that we're wanting. We get more of like a attack. They feel attacked, they get defensive and lash out, and so often isn't as productive as we're hoping. And so if a family member is talking really negatively about mental health issues, I think it's really great to set aside some time where you explain more about it. Maybe utilize some of my videos. I mean, you're always more than welcome to use them. Hopefully you feel like they can speak to parents or speak to other people in your life and help explain it, which is another kind of group of videos I've been like thinking on and trying to put together to make it easier for you to talk to family about it. But I would sit down and explain to them, you know, that how mental health works. Maybe even like SciShow had some old videos about like in your brain, because they do, the one thing that I am not able to do at this time is like little cartoons and animation to show that our brain is actually different and it's wired differently. There are those pictures of brains that are depressed and brains that are not depressed and how different they look in the activity. Things like that can sometimes help people understand, but I think overall, I find the best thing to talk to family about is, I love those socks, you guys. Sean is a very busy woman. That's the best hashtag of all time. But I always compare mental health issues to physical health, because people don't always, they don't recognize how the stigma they're placing on it, how much that ruins the people who are really hurting. Thanks, Holly and Simply Jenna. Woo woo. And so I always say, like, imagine that you sprained your ankle and it's really hard for you to walk. But then your friends and family like think you're lying about it and making it up. And they're like, no, but I want to go walk along the boardwalk. We're on vacation. Thanks, Sophie Joe. Wow. Thank you. So I compare it to that and say, that's what it's like when you're depressed, because it's so hard physically. Thanks, Holly Heart Trending. Woo, you guys, we are cooking today. Ooh, Sophie, a new subscriber. And so I always compare it to something like that and say, oh, but we're on vacation. Why you gotta do this? Oh, why can't you walk along the boardwalk with us? And I say that's what it's like with depression, because it's so hard to get out of bed. Everything is exhausting. It can feel like I'm physically sick. I can ache. And I think sometimes just explaining that to them and being like, so when people talk badly about it, all the things that I'm feeling and experiencing, I feel like I'm being told that they're made up. And that's really hard to hear. And so I would hope that you could at least hear me out and we could have a conversation about it versus talking badly about it and trashing it, because that only makes me feel worse. And that would be how I would start the conversation. Yes, people will hear us or choose not to hear us, and that's completely up to them. We can't control what other people do, but we can control how we respond and what we do to try to help them understand. Because I find a lot of people speak negatively about, thanks, Sophie Joe, woo. I think that people talk negatively about mental health because they don't understand. And so the more we educate, the better off I think we'll be. Thanks, Simply Jenna. You guys are all over this. I know someone said they're doing French. It's really hard. Oui. I wish I could speak French. I would totally try. Okay, the second question that Carolyn had asked, Carly, I'll let him know. My apologies to Sean for spilling the beans about him being a very busy woman. It's so funny. Everybody has their strengths, right? I'm a really good multitasker. maybe it's because I'm a woman. Maybe it's just because I have to, because I've always had to. So in a day, I'll have all these different things going. Sean, on the other hand, is not a good multitasker and will feel extremely overwhelmed. And so the fact that this was overlapping with his call, he was like, and I'm like, it'll be fine. I'm going to do it in the living room. Don't worry. We'll get on without you. I love you very much. Do your work. But I could tell it was like maxing him out. Thanks, Amanda. Woo, woo, woo. So everybody's got their strengths. You know, he's very creative. He is extremely great at coming up with new ideas and stuff like that. And he's super patient, which I'm not. Everybody's got their things, you know? Thanks, Albert. Okay, and Carolyn Curtin's asking, how can I help a friend with verbal, I'm assuming a friend that's getting verbally abused. It says AB. I know, Libby, whoop, whoop. So I'm not sure if someone in your life is in, thanks, Sophie Joe. If someone in your life is in a abusive situation of any kind, emotional, physical, sexual abuse, obviously if they're underage and you're worried about them and their safety, Holly, woo, 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 woo. Thank you so much, Holly. You're so thankful for you. So fancy. Woo, woo, woo. Look at that. I just love the little, like, whatchamacallits, the animations that they create. Thanks, Holly. If I had the confetti, I would throw it. Now I feel like a ribbon dancer, right? Am I right? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Thanks, Yoitz. Yoitz, Brittany Ann. Oh, that's fine, Holly. It's fun for it to come on the screen. I enjoy the little things. Don't you guys? Like the rings that spin when Anthony comes on sometimes. Ooh, Rebecca. We just got a new Patreon patron. Thanks, Rebecca. Woo, woo, woo. And then there's a cannon, and then there's the, what was it, Allie B did the helicopter. I think those things are so much fun. I love it. Okay, so, anyways, if someone's in an abusive relationship, to go back to our question, sorry, for those of you watching this later, I get distracted. Welcome to live streams. Please tell, like, if they're in danger and you worry, please get them help and tell someone. Or help them get out. Let them stay at your place until they get on their feet. Let them know of different safe houses and things they can get to. But if someone is in a relationship that's really abusive and you worry about them because you love them, I find it's best to support them and to let them know you're there and to check in regularly. Because often people, when we're in an abuse cycle, where it's almost like, watch my video about Stockholm Syndrome. If you're curious about this, watch my video on that because I talk about it in that video. And normally Sean would link it in the chat, but you can find it. Just go on YouTube and put Katie Morton Stockholm Syndrome. But I think it's important for us to understand that when people are in abusive situations, they don't always feel like they can get out. Even though we can so clearly see that they can get out, they don't always feel that way. And to tell them they should get out and they should leave can honestly make them feel worse about themselves. And so the best thing we can do is offer support, let them know that we're there for them, give them some options of things they maybe could try, and then just continue to check in and be supportive. Because if we push them like, why are you being so stupid? You shouldn't stay with them. You gotta leave. Even though it's out of love, we're like, come on, this is so dangerous. Why are you doing this? If we do that, thanks, Katie K. Woo woo. If we do that, oh, thanks, April, for putting the link. She put the link, April Plays Bass, she put the link to the video that I'm talking about. But, you know, if we do that, it can isolate them even further. And if they've reached out and told us what's going on, then, you know, do your best to support them, okay? Now, Jess R says, I just fractured my spine and I'm stuck for 6 weeks. It cut off. Well, I'm sorry that you fractured your spine. I hope you're feeling better, and I hope that, you know, I know that's happened to a couple of my friends. Thanks, Mazel. Mazel K, woo, woo, woo. You guys, 28,000 likes. We're almost at 30,000 likes. Thanks, April. She's got my back. Anyways, thanks, Michelle. Amanda, woo, woo. I hope that you know, I know that my friends who fractured their spine or fractured vertebrae in the past do what the doctor says and rest. And it actually does get better. The only weird thing that one of my friends has had happen, the place where she fractured her spine, when it gets really cold, she'll feel it in her spine in that spot. But other than that, she doesn't have any pain. It hasn't limited what she's able to do. So I hope, thanks, Sarah H. Woo, woo, woo. I hope that you just enjoy the rest, enjoy the downtime. You can be on live streams and come hang out with us. but it can heal, and I hope you feel better. Thanks, Simply Jenna. Miss Sweet is here. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, Maureen, there are a lot of nerves in your spine, so it can be really painful. If you are in pain, make sure you tell your doctor. Tell them everything you're feeling so they can get you the help and, you know, make sure that you're getting the treatment that you need. Thanks, Sophie Joe. Woo woo. Okay, let's try to guess somebody again. Let's see. Danielle, are you ready? Oh, Carolyn says that her friend who's in an abusive situation, she wants to get help, but she's afraid. We'll support her any way you can and help alleviate that. Hi, Danielle. Is she there?
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
Are you nervous? Did we make you nervous?
It's going crazy.
We've got a dog.
Yeah, I have two with me.
Oh my goodness, so cute.
Yeah, it's Nala and Neelix.
Noah and Neelix? Nope. Oh, bye, Jen.
Sorry.
Jen has to go. Thanks, Noah. I think, Danielle, you're frozen. Does anybody else see her? I think she's frozen. Ugh, come back. Come back. Come back.
Oh no.
Oh. Come back. Is she there? Oh no. You guys, it froze. Oh, she wasn't frozen for you, Puddlegum? What in the world? Thanks, Simply Jenna. Yeah, you see her, but it's choppy. Okay. Let's try to get somebody on. Who wants to guest? Let's try to guest again. Is anybody close to their router? Has super good, you know, connect. Ooh, you guys, we've got a chopper ride from Simply Jenna. I love these things so much. Woo, 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 woo. Awesome, Jenna. Woo! Thank you. I never hear the sound, though. Do you guys hear the sound? I want to hear it, but I don't know how. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you, Amanda. Okay, and maybe, I don't know, you guys. Maybe it's me, and because I'm farther from my router, maybe I'm the reason that it doesn't connect. Let's try Danny. Let's see what Danny's up to. Let's see if we can connect with her.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Okay, well, you have a good connection, so it's not me. I was like, maybe it's me.
No, like it showed that I was coming. I was like, oh wait, what?
Yep, it's you. Oh, Sheepishness says, be our guest, be our guest. So
Hi.
what's going on? How are you?
Tired. I woke up at 8:15 this
Same.
morning to hear there's no school, and I couldn't go back to sleep.
Oh, that's the worst. I hate when I can't go back to sleep.
I'm a little tired, but I'm actually not too long ago. I think a year ago from January, I actually made my own YouTube channel, and then I took a break for like 6 months, and I just came back. So I've been reorganizing that all day.
Yay!
So,
That's exciting.
Yeah. So,
That's awesome. I love snow days. Do you love snow days? We used to get them. We used to get flood days and snow days growing up. They're my favorite.
Yeah, we had a huge blizzard here in the East Coast, and we were supposed to have a tour delay, but then they said it was too icy, so that's cool.
That's what I heard. One of my good friends lives in New York City, and she was like, she said it wasn't as much snow as they thought, but it was like icy and like dangerous.
Yeah, that's what happened to us too.
Crazy. So what's going on? Anything I can help you with, or any questions at all?
Actually, I know last time, East Coast.
I know East Coast represent. Woo.
Yeah, actually, I have my ukulele here.
Oh yeah, it's our musical interlude.
Yeah. So I thought I could play something.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah. There is a few chords I'm not like really like comfortable. Well, I'm not fully comfortable with because it's kind of like there's so many chord changes.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
It's gonna be amazing.
Thank you.
I'm excited.
Like a small boat on the ocean, sending big waves and emotion. Like how a single word can make a heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. And all those things I didn't say, wrecking balls inside my brain. I will scream that loud tonight. Can you hear my voice this time? This is my fight, so can make the heart open. I might only have one match, but I can make an explosion. This is my fight song. Take back my life song. About more right song. Yeah. My power's set on start right now. I'll be strong. Don't play my fight song. And I don't really care nobody else, please. 'Cause I still got a lot of violence in me. I still got a lot of fire left in me.
Yay! Woo, 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 woo. You did amazing. I didn't even notice any of the chord whatever you were worried about.
The chord changes, yeah, because I skipped to the bridge. I didn't do the second verse, which always got me messed up.
That's awesome, though. You did amazing. Look at all the comments. Everybody loves you.
And I actually had like one tiny question if I have enough time to ask.
Of course. Yeah, go right ahead. What's up?
I wrote it down on my phone.
That is good. That helps us not forget, right?
Yeah, I'm like, before like these live streams, I'm like, wait, let me write it down on my phone because I will forget. So sometimes, like, whether I'm like feeling good or sometimes when I'm also feeling a little anxious or depressed or whatever, I feel like sometimes I'm really caught up in my emotions, or even like mostly when I'm not in that bad state, I'm like, oh, you know, do I like, why am I not feeling this way? Like, you know, I'm always like really caught up in like, what am I feeling?
Yeah.
So, and sometimes I like, for some reason, like, I'm like, oh, why do I sometimes want to be anxious or something like that? But I actually saw your video not too long ago back. And it actually kind of like, I kind of was like, oh, I think this is why, because sometimes I feel like, you know, I don't really know like a life without what I've been dealing with almost. But sometimes like I feel like I'm like so caught up in my emotions and I don't know what to do because it's really like, and one of my counselors was like, oh, do the same thing you do for like your anxiety or whatever. I'm like, but I don't like,
it's not the same.
yeah.
And I think, I don't know, do you think it's kind of like a more of like needing to stop thoughts or ruminating thoughts? Do you feel like it like spins and spins and spins? And you
Sometimes like, yeah, like I had one day, like I was in science class and he was just doing like something on the board, I don't know. And like I kept thinking about something over and over in my head. I was like, oh, why am I so caught up in my emotions sometimes? And even sometimes I'll have like really bad ruminating thoughts. Like my science teacher talked about something in science class that kind of freaked me out. I was like, oh shoot, now I really don't want to go here because I may be in this situation. So yeah. So that was going on in my head too. But like sometimes I feel like, oh, why do I want to feel anxious? Why do I, you know, why am I so like caught up in what's going on with me?
Yeah, and somebody in Puddlegum says DBT, and they're right. DBT really helps with that. And it's very normal, by the way. And it's kind of, there's a part of it that I'm putting even in the anxiety workbook about, and it sounds weird to say this, but it's kind of about like some of the CBT techniques and building our own confidence, because often we ruminate on like negative things or things we worry about or things that we think that we're doing wrong, and we get caught in them, and then we like, and we can't get out. And so some of the videos that I have about thought stopping can definitely help in the moment. And those are things you can practice. I don't know if you've watched those yet, but
thought stopping, no.
Okay, yeah, look for it. Just Katie Morton thought stopping. I think there's 2 or 3 that'll come up, and those can be really helpful. Also, I don't know. I'm trying to think of which DBT videos I have. I'm going to do some more, actually. There'll be a couple Monday videos that'll be come out with more DBT techniques, and I'm forgetting which ones I already have up, but you can look those up. One of the things that we learn in DBT is like putting things on the back burner, which is kind of like the thought stopping techniques and stuff like that. But I would encourage you also, just because it's like, it sounds like it might be another component of your anxiety. I have a video, Pure O, OCD. I don't think you have that or anything, but I think that will resonate a little bit with you. Because like thoughts will come in our head and then we can't get rid of them almost.
And also similar to that, like sometimes I'm like, oh, I need to do something, and then I cannot stop thinking about it until I literally go and do it.
Yeah, and that's kind of the anxiety also, because it like builds, like we feel upset until we do it, right? Yeah, so check out the Pure O OCD also, but I would encourage you to do some positive thinking exercises. because I find, even though it sounds like it's not really related, I find if we start talking positively, even if those thoughts are starting to come, we can say like, I'm really grateful for this. I can play the ukulele amazing. I'm grateful I was able to be on the live stream. Whatever you want to come up with is fine. I find that those will slowly push out the other, and then we'll feel better overall. But let me know. Give it a try. I know it's hard, and just try to do it for, honestly, as long as you can, but a couple minutes is a great start. And just try to hold positive thoughts and think about them, even if you write them down and you put them up and you just read them, every couple times, or if you have them in your notebook and you can read them during the day a little bit. Things like that, because it sounds weird, but it really does help. And I'll have some more DBT videos. I think the ones I'm going to do, I think are the ones that'll be the most helpful. So stay tuned for those. But yeah, the thought stopping should really help. And the pure OOCD should also be really helpful too. But let me know. Keep us posted.
Yeah, I will. And also Friday, I'm actually seeing my psychiatrist again for the first time in a month and a half, because she would not reply to her phone calls. So my mom was actually going to file, I don't know if it was a lawsuit or a report. She was going to file something, but she finally called. So, so I'm seeing my psychiatrist Friday, and
keep me posted. Yeah, let me know how that goes. And also, just ask her, how come she didn't reply? Because if that keeps happening.
Yeah, my mom talked to her, and she said she just she apologized over and over and over and over again.
Oh, okay.
But, I was telling my mom, I don't want this to happen again.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's fair. You're not asking a lot. If I call, please call me back within a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah, we called her 5 times, and then we were like, okay, we're done. But then she finally called us back, and she was like, I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. So, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's hope it doesn't happen again, but keep us posted, okay? And try some of those positive and thought-stopping techniques, and let me know if those help, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Bye, Danny. Good to see you.
Bye, good to see you, too.
Oh, and I think Sheepishness put the link. Yes, Danny, Sheepishness put the link to the Pure O video in the chat. Thank you, Sheepishness. And then I think, and Samantha even linked. You guys are so amazing. Samantha M linked an online DBT class that starts in May, and she links that in the chat also. You guys, 9,000 to go. Woo woo, till we do a giveaway. And you guys have to let me know which thing you want me to give away this time. Okay, and wasn't she amazing? Danny's amazing on the ukulele. Random thing, my brother also plays the guitar and the ukulele. I'm just not musically inclined, I guess. Thanks, Simply Jenna, you guys. Okay, Maureen is asking, do you have any tips on how to deal with weight gain? Weight gain can be difficult in eating disorder recovery. Of course, Danny, of course. You are amazing. Just keep spamming carefully. It's true. When you know that I'm looking in the chat, when I'm done answering a question, that's the time to try to get your question in. Oh, Charlotte plays a piano. Thanks, Letitia. Okay, back to the question. Maureen was asking how to deal with weight gain. And in eating disorder recovery, weight gain can be really difficult. Oh, bye, Letitia. You have a good day, too. Thanks for coming on and for hanging out. Oh, of course, Sophie Joshes. Thanks for everything you do. You're very welcome. I love our community. I feel like I get as much out of it as you, so I get excited to live stream also. Tastefully spam. Exactly. Oh, hey, Good P, we have a new fan. Woo woo. And Felix the cat is new. Hey, thanks for coming on. I hope that it really helps. Okay, Holly, ask your question again. I'm going to answer Maureen's really quick, and then I'll hop over. I'm going to try to hold it on this, but if the chat moves, I'll lose it. So maybe ask it again. Okay. Maureen's question about weight gain can be really, really, really hard, but I find, and you're going to get annoyed because this is like a broken record, I find we have to talk nicely. Thanks, Simply Jenna. Woo, woo, woo. Of course, Moonlight Laura, you can come on and sing. Of course you can. You'll be our musical interlude. We have to talk nicely to our body. And this could be in at the end of the day, writing things you're grateful for. This could be focusing on things about your body that you love. You heard me. Things about your body that you love. Think about it. You can come up with them. Maybe you don't have a big pimple right now. Yay, we love that. Maybe your feet work. Do your feet work? Do you have all your toes? Can you balance? Yay! Those are all things we can love about our body. There's an amazing, if you need a little jump starter in this whole like beautiful body revolution we're trying to create, there is a spoken word poem on, we're number 33. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, Colin. There is on Soul Pancake. If you look onto YouTube, Soul Pancake, beautiful body, a woman will come up and she has, I think it's even in my favorite, it's in one of my playlists, like my favorite videos on YouTube. It's amazing. She has a spoken word poem about how she has a beautiful body. And she said that it was born out of the fact that growing up, she really struggled with body image. And as she got older, she came to love different parts of herself. I don't know. It makes me cry every time. So that'll kind of get you jump started. But I encourage you to spend time talking nicely to your body, Maureen, because it does so much for you. And that in turn like negates all this like, I'm fat, I'm so fat, what am I doing? But all that negative self-talk that our eating disorder is giving us, because we have to talk back to that eating disorder voice. And you can actually attack it straight on where you just negate the things that it's telling you. But when it comes to weight gain, I find that to not be as helpful as turning it into more of a love letter to yourself or ways you can love on yourself and be grateful for your body. Because right now it's just trying to heal and we have to be patient. And if you are in recovery and you had a restrictive eating disorder, know that it's normal for you to gain weight around your middle, like your stomach, your chest, and your arms and legs will remain pretty skinny for a while because all of our organs are in our torso. And guess what? Our body needs to heal our organs because they've been damaged. And so it holds the weight here for a good 6 months, sometimes 8 months, until that's healed, and then it will slowly disperse. So give your body time. It's really just healing. And isn't that amazing that our body can heal and we regenerate? They say our cells turn over every 7 years. So essentially every 7 years, we're a whole new person. That's amazing. So yeah. Okay. I hope that helps. Okay, now, Holly, you had a question and I wanted to answer it. Yes, fat is not a feeling. Everybody loved that comment that I made when I did that video with Nikki. I love Nikki, by the way. I hope you guys enjoy her as much as I do. We really got along well, so I had a really good time. Holly, do you want to ask? Oh, there, I got it. I see it. Holly asks, my therapist wants me to see a psychiatrist before my illness turns tragic. However, I got a letter today saying I lost insurance. I don't know what to do. The best thing to do, Holly, truthfully, is to let your therapist know this and see if there are any low-cost options. Or honestly, as silly as this sounds or as crazy as this sounds, talk to your therapist about the fact that you lost your insurance and see what other options you have. Often as therapists, we'll know, like for instance, if one of my clients lost insurance, the first thing that I would do is have them contact their employer or write a letter or figure out why it happened, because you had to probably receive something telling you why it happened. Then the second thing I would have you do is look at what your options are. So when you lose insurance, you are able to call them, and I know oftentimes they just offer you COBRA. If it's through an employer, that's what they're forced to offer you. It's super expensive and it's totally ridiculous and it's just bullshit, but it, covers you. And so I think, is it cutting out? Somebody say, my name's Amy. Amy, you said it, is it cutting out? Thanks, Manda Mandrell. Woo, woo, woo. So I would ask about that, see what the options are, and then start applying for something else, because you have 30 days. If your insurance changes without you changing it, you have 30 days to apply for something else. So this is something that I've done personally when I've lost a job, quit a job, moved, changed things. Okay, thanks, April. Just making sure. I call the psychiatrist they want you to make an appointment with, and I find out what insurances they take. And then I, in turn, put that and see if any of those are the ones that I have availability of, whether it's Medicare, Medi-Cal. That's what we have in California. That's why I'm offering those up. Whether I can afford, Cigna PPO, Blue Shield PPO, HMO, whatever you can afford, start looking at your options, because not all is lost, Holly. All we have to do is it's paperwork. And I hate paperwork, and I know it's super stressful, but let your therapist know, because it's going to take you a little bit longer to be able to see that doctor and get in. But also, some doctors do things for really low cost or pro bono. I've seen people for free before. I'm just going to be honest. And I see some people still that only pay half or less than what I normally charge people, just because they're unable, someone lost a job. So it never hurts to ask. But I find just figuring out what options we have, figuring out what insurances out of those that psychiatrist takes, and seeing what you can afford, and then just filling it out. I promise I know it sounds terrible. I know it's super stressful, but one thing at a time. First step, talk to your therapist, let them know. Second step, call the psychiatrist's office and find out what insurances they take. Okay? Then we can figure out which ones you have available to you, and then we can move forward from there. Okay? There are always ways that we can get you help. I hope that helps, Holly. Let me know if you have any follow-ups, okay? She wanted to last year when I ran out of visits, but her practice won't let her. Oh, so she's in a practice, and that does kind of limit. Call her and see, because she may do phone sessions even. Sometimes I've done that when it's like restricted by the clinic I work at. Don't tell them. I mean, I don't work there anymore, but secrets. We can do stuff because out of the kindness of our heart, because we want to. So speak up, Holly, and let me know. See, I know. You guys, the giveaway. We made it already. So many likes. I got so wrapped up in Holly's question, I completely forgot that we were even, okay, it's giveaway time. If we had, yeah, of course, Holly, keep me posted. Let me know, okay? Oh, Positive Artist is here. Oh, you have to watch on YouTube. You guys, Positive Artist, if you see her in the chat, do you guys recognize her? Molly, do you know her? I filmed a video with her in New York. It was really cool. I got to meet her. And we made recovery journals. Wasn't that what we did? I think that's what we did. Ooh, we got the helicopter. Woo, 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 woo. Holly, we're going on a chopper ride. Woo, woo, woo. This is me throwing confetti. Yay! Thank you, Holly. Get to the chopper. I know, I forgot about that, Strawberry. Get to the chopper. I love it. Oh my God. Thank you, Holly. I hope that that's helpful. Keep me posted. If I can do any research looking up stuff for you, I should buy confetti, but then how would I pick it back up to throw again? Maybe I'll ask you now if they can give me that option. I would love to throw confetti. I'll have to see. Oh yeah, we did meet in Cali first. You are correct. You are correct. And then we met in New York, right? Yeah, we met twice. Of course. Okay, good, Holly. I'm glad. What do we want to give away, you guys? Let me know in the chat. We have the popper. We sent one out. I sent one out to Java Jen last week, if you do recall. I think it was her. I think it was Java Jen last week, right? Yeah. There's the fluffy unicorn, the popper. Okay. Oh, coloring book. Shashari. The popper is this guy. Do you see unicorn popper? And it comes with all these little foam balls, and you shoot them right out of his snout. And then we have, ooh, the fluffy unicorn people want, and then there's the turtle necklace. We have so many things, you guys. It's so amazing. We also have the mug with the butterflies. It's a coffee mug. It's a travel mug. Unicorn popper. Okay. Oh, Sean is here. Sean, he's here. I see him. He gave some thumbs ups. Okie dokie, let's see. Oh, and we all remember this little guy. Pew. Oh, you still want the dirty words? Yeah, we've got that dirty words. It's like in Italian and English. It's a coloring book with swear words. I love it. Thanks, Melinda. This is courtesy of Melinda. So is the coffee mug. Okay, so far I've seen, we want turtle, coloring book, the fluffy unicorn that I left in his bag because he's brand new. Thanks, Holly, for all the likes. Oh, you're going to Italy in May. That's so awesome. Oh, you speak Italian. That could work for Katie. Okay, so we've got coloring book, and we have the shirt. We do, you guys, we do have the Kenyan shirt. There's so many options. Oh, that's true. Molly's telling me. So we went to NYC for the meetup. That was the first time. Then we filmed, and then I came to Cali on my spring break. I forgot. We have met a lot of times. That's why I was like, I feel like I know you. And I got to meet your mom, who's a wonderful person and really gave me some insight into what videos I could do for parents. So it's been really great. Okay, what do we want? Coloring book, turtle, mug, shirt, popper. Lucy, same. 90% of my vocabulary is swear words too. Shirt, coloring book, turtle. Okay, I think today we're going to do, oh, you guys, I don't know, it's a turtle or a shirt. Turtle or the shirt. What do we think? Let's see. We've got this guy. This is a necklace. It's a turtle necklace or the Kenyan shirt, okay? I think we're going to we'll flip a coin. I don't even have any coins. Rebecca, you want to decide? Flip a coin? You guys, it's in the back of the house where Sean is. I think he's back on the phone. Okay, I think we're just gonna do, let's see, Rebecca, do you want to decide? Shirt. We're gonna do shirt, I decided. Okay, now the shirt is, oh, heads or tails? Oh, heads or tails. Okay, Rebecca, I say heads. Flip a coin. Shirt, shirt, shirt. Oh, turtle, turtle, turtle. Yoits, yoits, Brittany, and it'll never get. Thanks, Holly Heart Trendy. Woo woo. Sean Nazanin is singing you birthday songs. Okay, do we have heads is the shirt? Rebecca says it's the shirt. Okay, so just so you all know, because I don't want someone to get this and then it doesn't fit properly, it's too big or too small. It is a pretty much like a Hanes. It's Port and Company is the brand, but it's like a Hanes 50-50 cotton tee. The only thing I didn't end up liking about these, and I'm sorry you guys, is it was a little thinner than they showed when I bought them online. Because I buy the shirts through Amazon, just like bulk order for you guys, and then I can get. I thought it'd be a better quality, like a heavier shirt than the ones I found at Walmart or Target. But these, you know, so it's a medium. It's a women's medium. So it literally fits me pretty nice and loosely, like comfortably, like I like. So I know QVC, it's so true. But I just want you all to know what you're getting so that no one gets it and then is like, shit, it doesn't fit, or I don't like it, or it's weird here, or whatever. So, okay, who should get it? I have a couple votes of my own. I think we could, okay, so Holly already got a gift. I think that it could be potentially, like, Sheepishness designed it. Would Sheepishness want it? Also, Melinda sent us all of those wonderful items to send out. Should Melinda get it? What about Simply Jenna? She's been a huge supporter today, don't you think? Those are some of the people that I am thinking of. What do we think? Do we agree with any of those? Yeah, Simply Jenna was smashing that like button. Brittany Ann has been really smashing that like button. What do we think? Yeah, Melinda, would Melinda want it? Melinda's on. Let us know if that you think it would fit you and you want it. Oh, I know Palm Bridget. Me? Bridget wants it. Me! Okie dokie. What do we think? Okay, we've got a vote. Anxious Panda thinks that Sheepishness to get it. Jenny thinks Simply Jenna. Simply Jenna. Sheepishness says Simply Jenna. Okay. Oh, Melinda says it would fit her. Yeah, she would want it. Melinda, Sheep, Jenna, what do we think? Okay, I'm looking, you guys. We have a lot of votes so far. Okay, Amanda doesn't care because it wouldn't, and you already have one, Amanda. She has one also. Okay, Bridget's a medium. So the main votes I see are for Melinda, Sheepishness, and Jenna. What do we think, you guys? What do we think? We have flip a coin. So I say, let's tear the shirt in half. It looks, to be truthful, that Jenna got the most votes. Do we think? Let's flip a coin. Heads, who's flipping the coin? Rachel or Rebecca, you want to flip the coin? Let's do flip a coin. Heads is Jenna, tails is Sheepishness. Okay? Rebecca, let us know. What did we get? Oh, and then Amanda says, you guys, it's really hard. Imagine voting was like this in real life. Oh my God, we could never keep up. It'd just be a guess. Yes, I'll be doing more questions, Liana. We're just taking a break to do the giveaway. Sheep, heads again. So heads was Jenna, correct? Am I right? Yes. Jenna, if you would like this, let us know and send it the heads again. You know, you just can't help it. So Jenna wins. Ta-da! And Jenna, send your address to info@katiemorton.com. If you send it today, I can get it out in the mail tomorrow morning. So it'll come to you really quickly. Yay! Okay, Simply Jenna wants it. So send it to info@katiemorton.com and I will send that out to you. Woo, woo, woo. How long is the live stream? We've got a little more than 30 some minutes left or more. Oh no, the new t-shirt design is actually designed by Amanda. And you just have to kind of wait and find out. It's really cute. It has a bunch of different, yes, congrats Jenna and Melinda. You're on our radar. Maybe you get something too. We have a lot of giveaways. Of course, Jenna. Thank you. You might hear Sean Maureen. He's in the back on the phone. His voice carries really well. Like, I can always hear him. I can pick him out of a crowd. It helps when I've like thought I've lost him at an event. I'm like, I can hear him. I can find him. Okie dokie. Yay, you guys. We're number 23. Thanks, Sadie girl. You guys, we're already... I just want to be a sheep, Michelle. You guys crack me up. Okay, Christina asks, can you ever say too much in therapy? The truth is that you really... Thanks, Holly. Oh, Mooney Moni. Wow, that's a mouthful for me for some reason. You really can't say too much in therapy. Oh, good morning / afternoon. Oh, Steve. Is that my friend Steve? Is this the Steve that I know? Do you have a little baby boy married to a wonderful lady? I think I know who that is, but maybe it's a different Steve. We have lots of Steves. Okay. Oh, to give my shirt to a famous person? That would be really cool. I mean, I guess so. We'd have to... Mystery Steve. It's a friend of Sean's that's now a friend of mine, I think. I think that's who that is. I think that's who Mystery Steve is. The Steve. I love it. You guys crack me up. But I think that you cannot say too much in therapy. I think the more as a therapist that we know, the better we're going to be able to help you. And I don't mean that like you have to tell us every thought in your brain, because that's not really beneficial. I mean things that are important and that are upsetting to you, or things that you find yourself worrying about, or things that have happened to you. The more we can share and the more candid and open we can be, the more beneficial therapy will be overall. Because otherwise, as a therapist, sorry guys, I kicked the table. That's why it went, whoa. Do I know you? I know. I think I do. I'm pretty sure. But I think that, oh, thanks Rachel for inviting your friends to the broadcast. Boo, boo, boo. I know, Caitlin, we are tracking pretty good on the likes here. And so I think, you know, sharing as much as you can, because then we can give you the tools that you really need. Otherwise, we're not working with all the information. And so to end that rant, no, you cannot say too much in therapy. But Simply Jenna says, how do you get past the freezing? Do you mean like freezing in therapy where you feel like you can't talk, like you're frozen with, like anxiety or worry about, oh yeah, and no numbers, you guys, when we ask questions, just so you know, a lot of people are new here, and I'm excited that you're here, but we don't talk about any numbers, like no weight, no number of times you've done something, exercise numbers, binging, purging numbers, weight numbers. We are numbers free. I actually had to let Nikki know that, because when she was talking about stuff in the video, I had to edit some stuff out, and I stopped her. I was like, no, we don't do that in my channel. And she's like, oh, that's very smart. And I was like, thank you. Many years in an eating disorder clinic will do that to you. So if you're freezing and you're struggling to speak up in therapy, I find that it can be helpful to craft something out, which I know sounds weird, but writing down an emotion and writing all over what that means to you, how you feel. It could be writing an email or a letter and bringing it in to help you open up. It could be anything like that. It could even be bringing like a comfort item, which I know sounds weird, but I've had clients bring in blankets or stuffed animals or putty or something that helps soothe you and calm you down so that you feel more able to talk in therapy. Now, Carrie P's question says, I need to think of a good name to change here. Do you have, I need to think of a good name to change here. Do you have Mother's Day other places around the world? Yes, we do. We totally have Mother's Day, or at least we do in the States. Okay, let's see. Liana Rosado, I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Says, how do I deal with an eating disorder? I was recently diagnosed and feel overwhelmed. I'm in therapy, but I'm very overwhelmed. The truth, okay, good, Jenna. I'm glad. I was hopeful that I was on the same page and knew what you were asking. Eating disorder recovery is possible. I just want to say that because I think that a lot of times people get so caught up in the fact that there's relapse and it's hard. Everything in life is hard, but recovery is so possible, okay? So I want you to remember that. And then I want you to take it one moment, one urge at a time. And I know, ooh, Kathleen, we got a new Patreon patron. Woo, woo, throw in the confetti. Woo, woo, woo. You guys, Patreon is all, I can't send enough love out to all my Patreon patrons. Oh yeah, Twitter Joe, remind me in a minute. I know, hashtag confetti. Thanks, Holly. So when we're working on eating disorder recovery, to go back to the question, because I get extremely distracted and I apologize. It's important to take it one step, one urge at a time. Take it moment by moment. Don't try to count how many days. Aw, thanks, Holly. Guys make me feel so good, so warm and fuzzy inside. I know we do need to get some confetti. It's so true. Ooh, number 21. Okay, I did pronounce it right. Yay! So taking it one moment at a time, Leanna. Did I say Leanna? I forget what I said the first time now. But relapses, yeah. Like Bugs Ruby Fruit is saying, relapse is normal during recovery, and that doesn't mean it's a failure. We all take steps back. We all struggle at the beginning to even get it under control. Just know that each time I'm going to do my best to fight the urges. I'm going to try to use the tools my therapist is offering. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to try. And if I need more help, I'm going to let them know. Because it is like, that's where the process, not perfection kind of came out of, is the fact that like recovery is a process. We're going to take 2 steps forward sometimes and 1 step back, maybe 3 steps back, but we're going to keep trying to go forward. And I think that that's really the thing to remember, and to be as honest as you can in therapy, letting them know, hey, I'm still doing that thing, I'm still struggling, I'm still purging, I'm still binging, I'm still restricting, I'm whatever, still letting them know. You know, I think it's Mags, is Marjolaine, it went up so quick. Had something to do on Patreon, woo, woo, woo. Anyway, so that's just trust in the process and do your best, because I know I have my PJs on. I gave it away. But keep with it, and it's totally worth it, and you're worth the fight. And I also, oh good, Holly, you just saw the karaoke. Oh my God, so embarrassing. But only for you. I would only karaoke and embarrass myself like that for all of you. So anyways, I hope that helps, and I hope that you take it 1 step at a time and are honest. And if you don't like the treatment team that you're with, or someone isn't understanding or isn't helpful, try to see someone else. Find someone who specializes. I find that to be the best. Oh, Amanda, okay, what's the follow-up from the Patreon question? You'll have to let me know what else has happened. Okay, let's see. Daily, am I saying that right? Daily says, is it normal to be afraid of a diagnosis? My logical side seems to think that it could be true, but then the other side of me denies it and I just can't accept it. Of course it's normal to be afraid. Oh, Rockin' Emma is here. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, hey. The truth of it is that it's normal to be scared because it takes us a while to even accept a diagnosis, and it takes us a while to decide if we actually agree and think that it works for us. Thanks, Holly. Woo, woo, woo. Oh, yay, Amy, I'm glad. Yay. So I think, okay, Kimberly, yeah, of course you can guess next. I know you wanted to show us something. The chat is really fast, Roxy. I'm trying to keep up. Oh, Holly, you're so sweet. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the live streams and get to come and hang out. What I got distracted, you guys, and then I forgot what I was talking about. Does anybody know what I was talking about? Oh, afraid of the diagnosis. Okay. I knew I'd find it. It's very normal because there is a process when we have a diagnosis of figuring it out, whether we accept it. Thanks, Grace. Woo-hoo. And I think we have to decide if it fits us. And if you don't think it fits, then you can, argue back and you can talk to them and let them know I don't agree. And I think it's okay. I think a lot of, do you guys hear that? The plane? Deplane. I think because of the stigma, we can be afraid of it too. But know that you get to take as much time as you need with it. You get to take, ask as many questions or have as many assessments as you want before you accept the diagnosis. Know that that's completely okay. Okay? Let's see. Oh, we've got so many people waiting, you guys. I was looking for you. Oh, there you are. We've got Kimberlini. Am I saying that right? Oh, yay, Tony. Hey, Tony. I'm glad. Oh, you're so sweet. I almost just knocked my water over, even though I put it under the table.
Hello.
Hi.
Can you hear me okay?
How are you?
Okay, so I got something you're gonna love.
Oh, I'm so excited.
You still there? Okay. So I got this new cup.
Uh-huh.
And I really love Beauty and the Beast just like you.
Uh-huh.
I got 2 cups actually. And I got this one as well. It says it'll be alright in the end.
Oh, I love
see it very clearly.
Oh, it froze. Is it frozen?
It froze?
Oh, no, you're back. Show it again.
Okay.
It just froze for a
second.
second.
And then I had a couple questions.
Of course.
My first question is that I'm in a debt with my medical bills.
Mm-hmm.
Can the IRS get on me if I'm on disability?
I don't believe so. I believe those are completely separate things. Because medical bills, from my understanding, and let me know if this isn't true for your situation, but Sean and I've had situations where we've had to like pay off slowly some medical bills, and they have to offer you some kind of 0% for a couple of years where you pay each month. And that has nothing to do with your taxes or the IRS at all, because that's a completely separate thing. That would be something that it would only affect like you and the place that you owe the money to. That's all.
Yeah, because I had a really big issue with them last week, and they were trying to make me pay more than what I didn't have. I'm like, I
Well,
told you guys last month that I couldn't pay that money because I'm in a tight budget. And they would
yeah.
not. And then they're like, well, we're sending your final notice and this and that. I'm like, seriously? I just told you.
Yeah, you're like, I don't have it. I can't.
Yeah.
I would ask something that, and I don't know if you've already asked, but something that I found to be helpful when Sean and I think we had like a $7,000 bill, and we were like, we can't pay that, And so I said, is there any payment plan that we can set up that would be reasonable? And I was like, we can, probably pay, let's say $200 a month or something. And they were like, yeah, we can set that up for you. But the lowest we can go is like 240 something. And we're like, okay, we can make that work. So I'd talk to them and say, you have to understand I'm on a restricted budget. I'm on disability. This is the money that I have each month. Is there any payment plan or any, because sometimes they go through like a care credit or a different type of credit company, and then you can
Yeah.
pay through that. Because if they don't have it themselves, because ours is through a totally different company, because it was at UCLA, but it's not through UCLA. It's just, it's something else. So.
Okay. And then another issue that I had this past week, it's been a really emotional week for me. It's been midterms for college. And I have this friend who's been bugging me to death. And she said that she needed space, right? And so, like, 5 minutes later, she's still texting me. And I'm telling her, I'm at school. I can't be texting.
Yeah.
And she still texts. And I'm like, dude, you're harassing me. Knock it off. And so then I got really emotional because there was nothing else I can do. And I don't
Yeah.
want to say anything to her. I can't, say stuff to people because I'm not very good at that.
Yeah,
And
it's
I'm
hard.
kind of, I like to stay to myself because when I go and say something, it always ends up into a physical fight or verbal fight. I've been verbally abused and it's not fun. And so
No.
it's really hard. And I was literally crying and trying to do my homework. And the funny thing was, it was my first time by the fireplace. And I'm like, and I had experienced that time crying. And I was like, I just didn't know how to get over that little crying fit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. And I think, first of all, I'm sorry that's happening and that friend is like just being an asshole and not listening to you. But I'm proud of you for saying, like, I'm at school, I can't text. And I think upholding boundaries can be hard sometimes, because that's what we're really talking about, right? Is like, I need to
Yeah,
take a break. I'm feeling overwhelmed. Essentially, the relationship isn't really helpful to you right now. It doesn't mean it won't be in the future, but right now we just can't. And
right.
I would encourage you to continue holding the boundary and let yourself feel sad about it. But know that you don't have to read anything this person sends anymore. You can even block them for a
Yeah,
period of
and I haven't talked to her in a couple of days, and I just feel like it's gonna blow up in my face. I'm like, I don't want to do that. And so
Yeah.
it's been a couple of days, and I'm feeling better about myself. But I don't want to say,
Mhm.
hey, I don't want to be friends anymore. We've been friends for a year now.
Yeah,
And
and
so, yeah.
totally. No, and I think you're totally right. Like that's the thing that I think a lot of people don't talk about is the fact that we can just not be in a place where we can help someone else or be there for someone else because we are struggling to be there for ourselves. And it's okay to take breaks from people who are really taxing. And that's not, it's not like it's their fault or they're bad people. It's just like I find if when we try to set up boundaries and say, hey, I'm just really feeling maxed out or I can't talk right now, and someone doesn't respect that boundary, that kind of shows you another side of them. And it's almost like they might not be worthy of being your friend because they can't respect the fact that you're not doing well. And they also if one of my friends, for instance, said to me, I just really can't talk. I'm feeling so stressed out and overwhelmed. I'd be like, oh, I'm so sorry. What's going on? Tell me a little bit about it. It's like goes both
Yeah.
ways. Why are you having a hard
Yeah.
time? And if a friend
And
isn't
then
doing that, uh-huh.
go ahead.
Oh, I
Finish
was
what
gonna
you're
say if
saying.
your friend isn't doing that, I would keep your boundary up and allow yourself to feel sad about it, but don't read any more of the garbage that they're sending because it's their problem. It's them projecting onto you. You haven't done anything
Right.
wrong.
And my best friend, she always says, you always want to get into other people's problems and want to help them. I'm a helper. And she's like, you just can't do that at times. And it's really hard for me keeping space because I do that with everybody. Not just her, but
Yeah.
everybody. I have to help.
Yeah, and I
So,
think it'll be good practice for you to hold this boundary and to not help right now because for those of us who are empathic, because you're just an empath, like you care about others, you want to help, which is a great attribute, but if we don't take care of ourselves, we can't help anybody else. So make sure you spend some
yeah.
time helping you.
Yeah, I just recently got back to the health club and I've been going every day last week. I just started going my days that I told myself.
Hmm.
I'm having an issue with my family, trying to get into getting me out of exercising because I have this to do, I have that to do, I don't have time, but
Yeah.
I do have time. And I just am tired of
Yeah.
people telling me that I don't have that. And it happens
Yeah.
all the time.
Because you have time for what you need to make time for. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So hold up that boundary with them. Hold steady. Don't read anything. And to put more time into yourself. And then let us know how you're doing next week or so. Let us know if it's like
Yeah, and
helping.
I actually just recently got a appointment set with my counselor up at the school.
Yay.
So I'm excited because it's my first one. And so I'm seeing like technically 3 people now. Before it was one and kind of two.
Uh-huh.
So I'm really excited for this. So I'm getting
That's
more
awesome.
help.
Yeah, of course. And there's nothing wrong with getting more support. I'm so proud of you for reaching out. Let us know how it goes.
I
'Cause
will.
I think you'll feel better just having somebody to talk to, to
Yeah,
cry
my
to.
best friend. I have my best friend and my other friend who I don't see very
Hmm.
often. I just see her at school. And so she
Yeah.
kind of helps and talks. So we have the same issue of how, you know, we have to take care of kids that are not our own kids.
Yeah.
And we got the same issue. So it's easier to talk.
Yeah, that's good.
So,
I'm glad you have her too. Because we have to build up like our whole team, right? So it's not just one
right.
person, multiple people. Well, yay. Keep us posted then. You have a lot of exciting things happening. And I'm proud of you for saying no, you know?
Thank you.
Keep keep at it. Be strong.
And I'm so excited I got on today because the last time we were going to try, it wouldn't let us. So
I know it's so
I'm
I
really
don't even
excited.
know. It's so
This is my
frustrating
first,
sometimes.
this is the first live stream I've done, so I'm kind of nervous.
I know. You
So,
did great.
and you see me on Snapchat too, right? You
Yes,
saw my
yes.
Snapchats? Yeah, I
I
take a
do.
lot of them. So,
That's awesome.
well,
Well,
it's
good.
good to
Well,
see
it's
you.
good to finally
And
get you on.
yeah, I'm glad I got on. So, all
Okay.
right. Well, you have a good day.
Okay. Yeah, you
Bye.
too. Good to see you. Yeah, it's like, I think that there's a lot to talk about with that. And I know that a lot of us have trouble upholding boundaries and figuring out what's right for us because everyone's boundaries are going to be different. And something that I talked about, I know, and she did great, right? Kimberly did awesome. She did great being on. I'm glad we were able to get her on. Thanks, Natasha Dawson. Woo, woo, woo. And, oh, Brett the kitty cat. I love that name every time. Every time it gets me. Thanks, Holly. And I think healthy boundaries are awesome, like Sadie was saying. But it's something that we all have to work on, and it's something I still struggle with. What is this? Oh my God, Rockin' MJ! Woo, 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 woo! You're my #1 fan. A producer pyramid. What is this? Look at all those crowns, you guys. This is so cool. I love it. Thank you. Rockin' Emma J. Thanks, Emma. Woo, 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 woo. That's so cool. You guys, that's amazing. That's so awesome. Thank you, thank you. If you have a question, let me know. I'm happy to answer it, honey. I saw that you were in. I saw and I said hello. I know. Whoop whoop. Holly knows too. Whoop whoop. That's the thing. We can't help it. Oh, Sean is on. Producer Pyramid. Whoop. I have returned, Eloise. I'm glad that you're on. That is so cool. But I think, oh, Charlotte, I'm sorry you miss your dad. Oh, thanks, Holly. It is hard. I miss my dad too. It won't let you capture any more moments. That's so annoying. But I want to finish my conversation about boundaries because, ooh, Sarah, we got a new Patreon patron. And I think we had one before when I was on with Kimberly. And I don't want to miss Sophia. We had another Patreon patron. Sophia, welcome to the family. Oh, hey, Pantalina. Yay. Oh, Emma had a good question. What was the question? If you can ask it again, I will look for it here. But I think it's really important. Jen, I'm going to be on for probably another 20 minutes or so. Because, hold on, Amanda. Sorry, there's too many things going on. I'll be on for another 20 minutes or so. My laptop is looking like it's a little, the battery's pretty low. But I wanted to talk a little bit about boundaries because I think they're really important. And it's something that I've just finished writing about in the anxiety workbook. Hey, coming at you soon. Serena, Sean, is asking about Hamburg. But anyway, I think that we all know when our boundaries have been crossed, when being around certain people or situations cause more anxiety, stress, we find ourselves wanting to avoid them. We find ourselves shutting down emotionally or socially. Those are all good warnings that your body gives you, excuse me, I burped, that your body gives you to let you know a boundary's been crossed. And so kind of acknowledging that and recognizing that and then figuring out what it is that happened that bothers you and upsets you. And then working on communicating your needs can really help you feel a lot better. And talk to your therapist about it. Okay, so I will let you all know. Oh, good, Positive Artist. I'm glad, Molly. It's going to be really good. I'm actually really excited about it. I know, Colin. Sorry. I'm a person. I burp sometimes. It happens. And so, yeah, so that's the story of that. As far as our trip to Europe, due to costs, financial restrictions as well as time restrictions, Sean and I are going to be in Amsterdam, and we are going to leave for a bit and go to Hamburg and hang out for like a day or two, and in different parts of Germany because we have a friend that lives there. So I will let you know where I'm going to be doing different meetups. But I don't think we're coming to Rotterdam, Maureen. We looked into it. We could go for the day maybe, but we're going to come back after Germany and we're going to stay in Amsterdam because there's so much to do in Amsterdam. So I'll do a meetup after VidCon, like the next week maybe, and maybe we could do it in Rotterdam. All of that will be TBD. Make sure you follow me on Twitter and Facebook because I'll post all the meetups as events and then let you know. And I'll try to put it in a video as well, but that's the best way. Oh, it's only 1 hour by train. And we're not going to Switzerland, I'm sorry. If we had more, yes, I do want to go to the Anne Frank house, but if I had more time and more money, we would travel more and I would get to see more of you. It's just really, it's hard. Like everything's like, this is a 14-hour train ride or 10-hour train ride or $200 flight, and then we'll have all this luggage. And I'm like, I know the cheese, Colin. I legitimately thought about that this morning because we had, we had Gouda cheese in the fridge. And the NYC meetup, I don't believe I'm going to actually be going. It was for Sean's work, and that project we haven't even heard anything. It's supposed to be on the 20th, so we've kind of just decided that I guess it's not happening. Oh, book tickets advance. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't even think about that. Okay, so, but yes, taking the boat through the canals, there's all sorts of stuff, but definitely, oh, I know I already have the Harry Potter luggage tag on there. I have it, Jen. It's on their piece of luggage already. It's on my little one that I take most for weekend trips and stuff. So we'll probably bring that. It'll be our carry-on. So it is coming. Don't worry. So anyway, and I hope I can come to New York again soon. I love New York and I'd love to come visit. I'll keep you posted. But if you're ever wondering like where I'm at and what I'm up to, Facebook has it's a great tool that you can add events to it. And also Twitter, because I always tweet out and let you guys know. And also Instagram and Snapchat let you know what I'm up to on the regular, even though it's not that exciting always. But those are just some ways to, figure out what I'm up to. And I will let you know. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Jalen, it wasn't a NYC meetup that got canceled. I thought I was coming out with Sean for one of his work events, and he had to be there, I believe, on the 20th or 21st, but it just never happened. He never heard back, and nothing was ever solidified, and so I kind of let you guys know, just in case it worked out, that maybe I'd be coming, but we just assume that it's not going to work out. Okay. Now, I told Twitter Joe that she could be on, and she could guest. And so let's bring her on. I think she said were you going to sing? No pressure. I think she said she was going to sing. So let's see.
Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Perfect connection. Oh, I love the flower poster thing. That's really pretty.
It's quite, yeah, it says, dance if no one's watching, love as though you have, I can't read it from here. It's basically like dance, love, sing, and live, and it's just motivating.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I like it. It's really pretty. Oh, everybody loves your accent. Yes, be our guest.
Yeah, my British accent.
I love it. So you play the piano? Is that if I remember correctly?
Yeah, so I play a couple of instruments, but if it's okay with everyone, I'd really like to sort of either, I don't know if you want to sing if you want me to sing a song that I've composed, or a cover, or just piano. I don't know what people want, or I could do a bit of each. I don't really mind.
Honestly, whatever you want, because you're the one doing it, so you're fine.
Okay.
What would you prefer? Everybody says yes, sing. Yes, yes. Piano. Yes, composed. Okay. That's all.
Shall I might do a little bit of each.
Okay.
And then, because otherwise, if I do all of it, I'll be here for 20 minutes.
Okay. Okay, just a little snippet of each.
Okay. So, I'm just going to bring this down, just so you can see the piano. Just in case anyone thinks I'm lying. This is my uni room, so I'm sorry if it's a mess.
Okay.
My
Bye,
mum keeps calling me. I'm like, no, of all times.
Now's not the time.
No, let me play my piano. Okay, so I'm just going to play some piano
Okay.
first. And then I'm just declining all these calls from my mum. Okay. It's just a piece. I don't know if anyone's heard of Einaudi. He does lots of piano music. But this is just one that I find really pretty, and you'll see me frantically trying to turn pages.
Okay. I'm excited already. I loved it. That was so amazing and so relaxing. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, everybody was loving on it. And Bree brought the kitty cat. It was incredible.
I hope I've
loved
sent everyone to sleep.
Loved it. Some people said it was like an uplift. Other people said it helped made them cry, which was a good thing, like a good cry. We got a lot of good songs. So pretty. Maureen wants to know, is it Ludovico Einaudi? Einaudi?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to say his name properly, but Ludovico Einaudi, that's how I say it anyway.
That's perfect.
I say it with a very British accent, which probably doesn't surprise
I love
anyone.
it. Even better.
Is it okay if I play one cover? It's by the Goo Goo Dolls. It's called Iris. I probably won't play all of it, but I think a lot of people will know it, and it's a pretty, I don't know, it's a good song. I like it.
I like it too. Okay, let's play the cover. Perfect. Thank you, Joe.
And I give up the river to touch you, 'cause I know that you feel me somehow. You're the closest to heaven that I'll ever be, and I don't wanna go home right now. And all I can taste is this moment, and all I can breathe is your life. And sooner or later it's over. I just don't wanna miss you tonight. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. And you can't fight the tears that ain't coming, or the moment of truth in your lies. When everything feels like the movies, yeah, you bleed just to know you're alive. And I don't want the world to see me, 'cause I don't think that they'd understand. When everything's made to be broken, I just want you to know who I am. I just want you to know who I am. There we go.
You are so amazing. Thank you for sharing your talents with us. Yay,
That's
yay.
okay.
Everybody
I always think of
along.
I always think of music as like one of my key like coping mechanisms if I'm feeling stressed or anything, which is why I love having my piano here with me at university, because university is stressful, but when you've got your music with you, it's great.
Totally. I'm glad you have such a great outlet. Thanks for sharing. We'll have to have you on again another time.
Oh, if you'd like me on again, then that would be great.
Of
But
course we would. We loved it. It was amazing.
thank you. Anyway, yeah,
Thanks for being on, Joe.
that's okay.
We'll see you next time, honey.
Bye.
Bye. Wasn't she amazing? Oh my goodness gracious. I know, and Emma is here. You guys know Emma McGann. If you don't know her, what have you been doing? She's on You Now, and she plays the guitar and sings. She's wonderful. She also has a YouTube channel, although she spends a lot more time on You Now, so that's a great way to catch her, to fan her, because she streams a lot, way more than I do. I think almost like every day, Emma, I believe she said. Oh, thanks for inviting your fans. But yeah, if you haven't heard of her, you have to go check her out. She's in the chat. You can see her right there. And she, you can fan her and know when she's on and check out her music. Okay, let's answer a few more questions. And then I have some mail haul stuff that I'm going to try to get through. Okay, thanks, Jalen. Woo, woo, you guys, we're almost to 75,000 likes, which means I have to sing again. Oh, thanks, Emma, for becoming a subscriber. She's got my sticker. It's so fun. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Jen Asbell's here again. I thought I saw you in the chat earlier. And she says, thoughts on how to start doing recovery for yourself, not for others, or because there will be consequences if you don't recover. This is a great question. I think a lot of people struggle to figure out. I know number 19, woo, woo, woo. And the chat is crazy. I think that a lot of people struggle to recover for themselves and what that means for them. And the truth of it is that we, something that's helped lots of my clients is figuring out things that you want to do in life. What are things that you feel your eating disorder would get in the way of? Because the truth is it gets in the way of everything, but sometimes we have to pick out specifics. Like, I'd really like to fall in love, move out on my own, hold a great job, do well in school, have great friendships, and travel and eat food around the world and experience the world through food without worrying calories. There could be millions of things you can come up with. Those are just some of the ones that I've worked with my clients on. One of my clients really wanted to be a mother at some point, and so she talked about how that was really important and not damaging her body for her potential future children. So writing that down and having that list and reading it every day. Why am I putting myself through this hell that is recovery? Because it can feel like that. It's really hard, you guys, but to stick with it, sometimes we just have to remind ourselves why we're doing it. What are the things that we want to do in life? Write it down. Remind yourself, because that's how you start recovering for you and not for someone else, or not because of the, any kind of consequences that might come of you not recovering. That's because those are things you want to do. And I think that will really, really help. Okay. And before I want to do some of the mail haul. Now this says Amazon, and I haven't even opened it, you guys. So let's make sure it's not like, sometimes people send me stuff. Oh, somebody else sent us something, you guys, for a giveaway, potentially giveaway. It's got a note in it. Oh, you guys, it's Farting Animals coloring book. Oh my God. Oh, it's from Megan. Thanks, Megan. She says, hey, Katie, I wanted to thank you for all you do. You're such a badass. I hope this might make your day, and way more videos always make mine. Oh, that's so sweet. This cracks me up. Do you guys see this? Farting Animals. OMG. Oh my God, look, it's a dog. Can you see it? Oh my God, I die. Oh, you guys, I have to sing. Oh, hey, JJ, became a fan. How's it going? I'm glad we have all these new people. Oh my God, Farting Animals. Oh, it is karaoke time. What song should I sing, you guys? I know we've talked about them. We're going to have to vote on them. Okay, I have bad news. The mail haul is going to have to continue. Oh, can I get it? I didn't bring the scissors out, but I think I got it. I got the tape pulled. Oh yeah, here we go. Just gotta be rough with it a little bit. Oh, I think this is from Letitia. Oh, JJ, new subscriber. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you, thank you. Oh, good luck, Sophia. Therapy's never as scary as we think. She says she's starting therapy tomorrow. I'm proud of you for reaching out. I'm proud of you for making the appointment and doing it. Oh, look. Oh my God. Okay, you guys, now my kiwi, remember I had the kiwi, has a friend. It's a New Zealand sheep. I love it so much. Oh my God. Ooh, ooh. Okay, and we got a dish towel. Okay, let's see. There's so much stuff in here, you guys. I love it. Oh, thanks, Letitia. Letitia. I always want to say Letitia, but it's Letitia. I know it's a sheep. Sheepishness, it's a sheep. I got a dish towel. I got, oh, look how pretty. This is beautiful. Kenyan Artist of the Week, anybody? And sometimes we don't have a Kenyan artist because I haven't gotten sent any new art. Oh, the sheep for the giveaway. Letitia, is it okay if I give it away? If somebody wants it? It comes in its own little bag. I love it so much. It's so cute. Oh my God. Oh, I'll have to look. Lots of love. Oh, little notes. I love it. Oh my God. All sorts of lovey stuff. Thanks, Letitia. Stickers and things. These are embellishments. I don't know if you guys can see them, but they're perfect for card making and scrapbooking. Oh my God. You are so crafty. Letitia, you are so, I got 2 dish towels. Let's unroll one. Oh, I think, oh, one of the things just fell out, but that's okay. And she puts little stickies so I know what everything is. So thoughtful. I don't think she was on anymore, actually. I think she had to go. Oh, you guys, look at all this stuff. It's all about New Zealand. Oh, strobe. It was doing so well, am I right? Maybe it likes it out here. I'm in number 16, woo woo. And then make today an amazing day. I love it. I'll have to hear from Letitia if I can give away the sheep. If I can, I'll add it to the box, to the giveaway box. Oh, okay. And I got a letter from Christina B. Thank you, Christina. I'm assuming it's just a letter, but I'm going to open it up to make sure it's not something that, you know, we can talk about and share. Oh, it's just a really pretty nice note. I'll read this later. I'll read it later. But thank you guys so much for sending all of that wonderful stuff in the farting animal coloring book. If I can, I don't think it's a giveaway, but if Megan, if you think it's okay for me to give the farting animal coloring book away, let me know. I keep it and keep squeezing it. You got it, Emma. I'll keep one more. We'll give it just one more. It goes for so long. That was just one squeeze, you guys. Oh, the doorbell, you guys. I know. I love it, you guys. We have such a good community. I love it so much. It just makes me laugh. That sheep is drunk. He's just so cute. I love it so much. Thank you all for sending me stuff. Thanks, Letitia, for sending me all those beautiful things. She's so crafty, you guys. She put together a whole book on what I can do in New Zealand, and we're going to start fundraising, she says, to try to get me there. Keep your fingers crossed. Okie dokie. Let's answer a few more questions, then we got to call it a day, okay? Because my computer's going to die. Janice says, advice on how to break up with a boyfriend who is in love with you. The truth about breaking up, and it always sucks, okay? First of all, breaking up is hard to do. Anybody know that old song? But breaking up sucks. But I find it happens. Oh, Charlotte's cat's like, what? Tell her it's a New Zealand sheep. Duh. Just kidding. Oh, yeah, and I have to sing. Okay, karaoke. Don't forget to sing. We will. I'm actually going to have to figure out... I'll have to figure out when. I'm going to look up a Mammoth Place and see if there's karaoke, and I'll have Sean do it on his phone, hold it one way, upload it from there so you can see it. We want Living on a Prayer. Is that the song that we have voted on? Nikki, I don't really keep all of this in order, but I do keep track of the song. Oh, 9 to 5. Okay, so we're going to vote quickly. Like a Prayer or 9 to 5. We get to vote. Oh, Polly likes Iris. I know, there's no avoiding the karaoke. It's true. Oh, and Sweet Caroline. The llama. Oh my God, the llama song. I have to sing that in my house because I'm pretty sure nobody has that on karaoke. I mean, I'd sing it in my house for you. That's fine. Okay, 9 to 5, Like a Prayer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think 9 to 5 wins, you guys. Boom. That's a lot of those. Okay. 9 to 5 it is. Oh no, not sing now. I sing at karaoke. I go karaoke. And then I put a video up on Patreon, on my Patreon page. And you don't have to be a Patreon patron in order to see it. It's available to everyone. I just don't want to put it on my YouTube channel because people will be like, what? I signed up for like educational content. What the fuck is this? So it'll be on my Patreon page. You can go check it out there. The doorbell is still ding-a-linging randomly. I assume it's someone's car alarm thing that makes it happen because sometimes it happens like twice in a row. Boom, boom. I'll look. It's nobody. It's almost become a joke that like if someone did show up to our house, we just leave them sitting outside because we're like, that's a lie. That doorbell only lies. So, oh, a sample. A sample. I think, hold on. Let me pull up. I'll give you a little sample, Emma. You got it. To look up the 9 to 5 lyrics because it starts really fast. Okay, so the 9 to 5 goes, tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of, or I thought it was pour myself a hot cup of ambition, but it just says pour myself a cup of ambition, yawn and stretch and try to come to life. There's your, you know, your little moment. You got it. That's just a little sneak peek of what is coming. And it's fast. That's a really fast song. So more. Oh my God. Well, Of course, Emma, anything for you guys, you know, anything. So we'll try. We'll give it a go. I'm actually excited. It's a really fun, fast song. So you guys, if you haven't heard 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton, check that out. Okay. No, I'm done guesting. I was just, you like it, Carly? That's how she sings. But I want to talk about breakups. Let's talk about breakups because that's a great way to end, question mark. But somebody asked the question and I started to answer. And so I don't want to make them think I forgot. And so the question is, what was the... Oh, yes, of course, Sheepishness. You can definitely send Kenyan Artist of the Week to my Twitter. Junie Junebug, I have a free self-harm workbook that you can download, like I said, for free on my website, katiemorton.com. So check that out, okay? But the question about breakups, I find they always suck. I find it's best to just do it, like pull off the Band-Aid, just do it, and plan what you want to say and be kind. I find breakups always suck. They're stressful for the person even breaking up with the other person. Do it in person. Be a human. Don't do it over text or over the phone. I mean, unless you're like, you've never met them in person or something, but make a point to meet them in person. And be as honest as you can without being hurtful. It's never helpful for you to say like, oh, you're a bad kisser and you're a lousy communicator and that's why we're breaking up. That's not nice. Let's not be an asshole. You can just say, there are certain things that I need in a relationship and I just don't find myself getting it here, but I know you'll make somebody happy in the future. That person's just not me. Try to be nice. Try to be, as kind as you can, but also be honest a little bit because sometimes if there's simple things they can improve, like, I always felt like you never communicated with me when you were upset and that made it really hard and it just slowly built over time. You can be honest, just be constructive and don't be hurtful and just do it. Yeah, and never ghost them, right? Marjorie's right, never ghost. It's funny because when I first started dating Sean, I was like dating a couple other guys and dating is like a loose term. Like I'd gone to dinner with a couple of them. And so I called them both when I decided when Sean and I were going to be exclusive and I called them and said, hey, I'm sorry, but I'm dating someone else and it's getting serious. And so I just wanted to call you and let you know I won't be seeing you anymore and I won't be responding to your texts or anything. And they were like shocked, you guys, super shocked. They're like, oh my God, you actually called and told me? And most of them didn't even know what to do. And I was like, well, I didn't want to just disappear. At the time, ghost was not a term because I'm old. But I was like, I didn't want to just disappear on you. I wanted to tell you, why I wasn't talking to you. And then, I'm not a player, Brit Brat. Oh man, not at all. I had just gone on out to dinner a couple of times. That's so funny. So I didn't want to ghost. And so I just told them, so we won't be going on a second date, essentially. And they were shocked. But I felt better about it because then they didn't call and I didn't have to feel stressed out or worry or avoid them and be mean. And so I think that, oh yay, Holly just got the giveaway in the mail. Woo, 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 woo. I hope you like it, Holly. I think it was the good times, the little Post-it notes. I hope you enjoy. So anyway, that would be my advice for breakups. They always suck, but do it. Even if they're in love with you, you're only going to hurt them more by stretching it out. Be as honest as you can without being hurtful. And that's just how you got to do it. They're still people we've all been broken up with, right? And it sucks. So just be as kind as you can. But if you can give some constructive criticism and help them a little bit, I've done that. Like somebody I broke up with years and years ago, I'd said you get really angry and I get scared. I don't like that you yell at people sometimes. It's, something that maybe you should work on. Because they would take out aggression on people. They were rude at restaurants. Obviously I didn't date them for very long, but I thought they should know. But I also can't see anymore because you've got to deal with that. So just be honest. I know that you're worth it. Oh yeah, of course, Holly. I put little notes, little Post-it notes on the giveaways. But anyway, okay, everybody, I've got to scoot. My computer says it's gonna die. It's turned red. Danger, danger, danger. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do a live stream on Friday. Of course, Tony, I'm glad you're able to come. Please follow me on Twitter if you want to know when the next live stream is. Because Friday we're heading out to, thanks, Brooke. I'm so glad that I could make your day. I will let you know, squeeze the sheet, okay. I will let you know on because we're finding out when we're leaving for Mammoth on Friday. So if it's gonna be anything, it's gonna be early in the morning, and I'm sorry, I try to do it early and late. This week it just didn't quite work out. So I'll keep you posted, but follow me on Twitter because that's the only place I'm going to be able to tell you. Hopefully I'll know by the end of the day today, but I don't know yet, okay? I love you all, and Sheepy and I are going to... This sheep, look at that face. Look at that face. How can you say no to that? It's hard to see because he's white, but he's so fluffy. Okay, I love you all. I will see you soon.